start recording again. How's it going, folks? Somehow, I feel tired despite having not done any actual work. Let's put away the popcorn. Get into some more appropriate clothes. Open this bad boy up. And then, what else do we need here? What am I missing here? This one can go away. No, that one can actually stay. Both of those can stay. Change category, right? Thank you, Merrick. Appreciate it. Always keeping me on the straight and narrow. And then... fan art. Of course, fan art. How can I forget? Let's get that fan art up on screen. So, first up, we've got this from Flora. Let me open the Discord and see the what the description was. I don't know how I got here. It might be a Tangle Kingdom song playing on repeat while I was tired AF yesterday, but hear me out. More mermaids. So, we've got the girls as mermaids. We've got Jamie as a big old octopus. I of course, am a jellyfish. Fia's looking like a more classic mermaid situation. And then Somnium-chan's got a Kraken thing going on. Doesn't look too friendly, that one. Very cute. Love the water texture and everything. And the outfits are very cute, too. This little fucking dinky thing next to these three. It's very good. I am terrified of sea creatures, though, I must say. I don't like the ocean. That's not my domain. I shouldn't be there. I'm trespassing every single time I step foot in those salty depths. Jamie is a Dumbo octopus, Somnium would be a giant squid, and Fia a mix between a cleaner fish and Dr. Fish. Jelly's there too, and yes, he's still a jellyfish. Before you ask, headcanon Somnium is a deep-sea witch here. The bad kind, of course. She's a horrible Chan, and we love her for it. We sure do! That's my horrible, terrible daughter there! Thank you very much, Fia. And speaking of Chans, we've got a Merrick original, straight from the tap. It's Capgun Chan. Been a while, partner. Very cute. Mafiosa. The combination with the pinstripe suit on the cowboy duster and the cowboy hat. These tassels on the end of the coat are so good. I love these here. Very nice. Very nice. If you don't know what this is, let me pull it up real quick. It's in a different channel. Hold on. Stream chat. There we go. In Sam and Max, at one point Leonard held us at gunpoint with this cap gun here, and I said, hey, wait a minute, that looks really familiar. This is a real cap gun that I owned as a child. Currently my friend has it. I think he had it for a Halloween costume. The resemblance is uncanny. For what is most likely a mass-produced toy that, saw a lot of, iterations on this same design. They've got that, both got that white in the engraved. Yep. There it is. Other than that, they're nothing alike. They're pretty similar. At first I wanted to make it leather or orange hat and white suit to copy the colors, but black just looked better. Well, obviously the solution, because you can see with these cute little freckles here, she's got to have orange hair. She's got to be a redhead. Right? That's got to be the solution there. Very cute. Very cute. Thank you, Merrick. And of course, what's a good Chan without being christened in by some fan art of the Chan, courtesy of who else but Flora. got some fan art of Capgun-chan. Loving the halftones on this. Engravings on the guns looking nice. Very good. She should probably have freckles too. She does have freckles. They were on Merrick's too. Flora works fast, huh? Crazy how the design just screams childhood friend, huh? This is not a love it really is, yeah. White hair looks good, does it? It does look good. I think you gotta get that. If I'm designing this Chan, you gotta get that orange in there somewhere. I think redhead with the freckles seems like making her a redhead is just the natural way to go. That's gotta be the move. Very cute. Thank you, Merrick, for designing Capgun-chan. And thank you very much, Flora, for the fan art of Capgun-chan. Added freckles and round eyes to make it less mafia, more country bumpkin childhood friend. It worked. Very cute. Again, the pinstripe on the hat and everything, very clever. And then we've got some unconventional fan art as well. If I'll minimize this real quick and figure out how I want to do this. Can you capture the media player? There we go. So, courtesy of, I think, Arolfos. No, Wolf. Courtesy of Wolf. I think Wolf something Moon in the Discord. I can't see because I have streamer mode enabled. They posted this with the caption, made this as practice for rigging. So let me play it real quick. Let me move this to the right window as well. There we go. Ugh. Uncanny stuff from the third dimension. Very cool, though. Very, very good adaptation of the design into 3D. Bold outlines work really well on that. I like how the eyes are a little bit inset there. That looks very nice. And of course, there's a little bit more modularity to it as well. I'm opening everything except what I should be, because there is this as well. There's eyebrows for it, which they said eyebrow sliders, not completely happy with it. I think they have every right to be. Oh. Angry. Jelly loses their temper and resolution. That sounds like something I'd write for the description of one of my VODs, in which a jelly loses their temper and their resolution. I wonder if anyone actually reads those. I guarantee they don't, but I do. I put a lot of time into those. And by a lot, I mean very little, relatively speaking, but I do spend at least 2 minutes thinking of them sometimes. If you don't know, which you probably don't, because who reads descriptions on YouTube videos for fun? Well, that was a really gross noise that came out. Anyway, who reads YouTube video descriptions? Every single one of my VODs that I upload has a small description of what happens in the stream that follows the same format every single time. It all starts with in which, and for some reason I always refer to myself as a jelly instead of just jelly. I don't know why I do that. Let me get a quick example rolling here real quick while I also get our music playlist open. Playlists. Stream music. Where are you, my good friend? There you are. Open that on up. Start with Lying Tree today. Why not? An old favorite. Nope, not just yet. And you're also quite loud. Let me go to view your channel. I read them. They make... Aw, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go through... Let's see. Which one should I go... Let's go through the Talos Principle ones. So the first one says, in which a jelly enters a terrifying philosophical dystopia, but they ignore all that due to a ravenous puzzle addiction. I'd say that's a pretty accurate description. Second one, in which the philosophical musings of humanity start to get just a teensy-weensy little bit grating. really started off strange with the Talos Principle too. Oh no, that was the third... Oh, right. They got cut up real weird. And then things started to get real, in which the heist of the century begins. And this is a detail that no one is going to notice or appreciate, except for me. The Talos Principle 2 VODs, specifically, for the description. I always say in which. On the 4th Talos Principle 2 stream VOD going forward, which is now spelled W-I-T-C-H instead of W-H-I-C-H for all of them. I spend so much time on completely meaningless things for my own personal satisfaction, and I gotta tell you, it's worth it. In which things get massively out of hand, but no one can bear to look away from the magic trick. It's the 5th one. 6. In which we take a trip into the Somnium! Just a classic. Completely meaningless gibberish for anyone but the most in of in-jokes. I miss Elohim. In which all seems to be lost for now. That was a fun one to make. That was the stream before I figured out I could grab stuff through purple doors. In which a jelly works a little magic of their own, bending the laws of the world for their own bewitched whims. And then lastly, shipping crates, in which we finally reach the destination, but it's not quite as magical as the journey. Again, I do one of these, even for the art stream mods, or art stream VODs, which obviously you know what's going on there. So the one for the factory worker one was, in which a jelly fully understands that they uploaded this video after the main series in which it features, but we're all just going to agree to look the other way for the sake of organization. So they get a little self-referential sometimes. Just a little. I still think my Hive Swap, my Homestuck VOD is one of the best ones. In which we get trapped in a house, ensconced within an abode, and quite possibly locked inside of a residence. Anyway, let's set that to shuffle. Let's get... Where is it? Where is my game capture? Did I delete game cap? Nope. Alright, should be Krita. Come on up. Called your number, Krita. Uh-oh. Come on. You got this. Don't be shy. You got this. It's okay. It's okay. You can pop up on stream the way you always do and always have and always should. Instead of being difficult for some reason like you are wont to do on occasion. It was perfectly fine at the beginning of stream. What happened to you, bud? Let's see. New model. Please work. Restart required. Uh-oh. I mean, it might work, actually. Hold on. Close new model sheet. Let's get the music going while we're going. Hopefully that's not too loud. Minimize and open Krita back up. Actual default new model sheet. New model sheet. Come on. You got this. Don't worry. You got this. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. Please show up. Am I going to have to do window capture instead? Will that work? Window capture will work. Let me just duplicate this real quick, though, so that I can modify this and not have to worry about it. Just pull you in just a bit. Turn this one off. And then pull you on down over yonder. There we go. Alrighty. No hiccups whatsoever. Except that we'll just move you there for right now. Or you know what? We'll just turn you off for today. First try, all good, no whammies, everything as intended. Where were we? Right, so today we're making a model for the Mass Effect streams, which is why the entire stream was supposed to happen in the first place, and why it's called the Skylian Blitz Sculptor. And then some guy decided to release a video right when I started streaming. We just had to watch it. So let's figure out what the hell we're doing. Change the eyes. I do like, again, I think I said this is a little bit loud on my end, so I'm gonna just a smidge. I said it during the Sam and Max streams, I like having a 2D VTuber model, like a PNG. Oh no. Oh, you can't see when I zoom in. What? Can you see any of the changes I'm making? Hold on. Oh, no. Awesome. Great. Super, super cool. I am using window capture. It's just not capturing the window for some reason. So there's window capture. It's on the window. It can see my cursor. But it's not following along. Oh boy. OBS, you've outdone yourself, I must say. You truly have. What is happening? Change the capture method. To what? Try the Windows 10 and later one. I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't the foggiest, my friend. In the window capture. Capture method? Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright, it was in the properties menu. Now we're good to go. Anyway, where were we? Right. I like having the modularity in my models to be able to customize them the way that I do. Right? Because if I had a 3D model, it probably would have taken a bit more legwork to change the revolver into the cap gun and to give myself the green eyes. Not a lot of legwork, granted, but more than just, you know, drawing over top of it. Worked out pretty well. Very happy with this model. Again, our models lately have, they've either been used in some interesting ways or they've just gone through some very momentous changes, huh? Our robot model has seen some things. This one started out completely normal. Diva model. We just fucking nailed this one, man. I keep looking at this one. We just fucking nailed it. Merrick, I gotta thank you again for the tip with the feathers. These in particular look fantastic. That little way to simplify them worked out perfectly. This one is so delightfully on model there. Artist model, robot model. Oh, I can't wait to get to use this one again. I'm still really happy with that one. This was the first one that we really started to go a little crazy with while we were playing. You know, if I was current day Jelly making the Prince of Persia models, you bet I would have made the different variations. You fucking know I would have gotten that shitty tattoo on here. What a miss. What a missed opportunity. Oh, man. This model does look good, though. Showing its age just a little bit in some specific places, but very nice. I should have made this darker. This is supposed to be, like, black instead of gray. I'm rambling instead of getting to the point. So, we're making a new model today. I have generally decided what I'm going to do, which is to say that we're going to make the N7 armor from Mass Effect 2. So let me get a reference image up here, one that actually looks good. Hold on. All of these are so dark. I think that one's from Mass Effect 3. That's a PNG, but I can't see the helmet very well. Is the helmet going to matter? It's a crazy thing for me, of all people, to say. I'm sure I can just find a separate image of the N7 helmet. So, here is... Oh, it's going to be a big one. No, okay, it's going to be one of reasonable size. Here's the armor we're working with. Wow, that's such a dark background for that photo to be on. We don't need the one from the back. So, goodbye to that. That's what we're working with here. Honestly, I'm tempted to... Somehow making it transparent has made it more visible. Alright. So there's the N7 armor. Let me see what we're working with as far as the N7 helmet. Let me just bring this on over. This is apparently official merch. Nope. Did the wrong thing. Copy image. Why did that open a new tab? Doesn't matter. Here's the helmet. Go helmetless most of the time, just like my favorite Hollywood actors who play characters with helmets. That's such a hurtful dig. At me specifically. Alrighty. So how do we want to do this? Oh no, Merrick, please. I'm a thespian. I don't have emotions. Come on, it's just bits. So... how do we want to do this is the question. Now, here's my first thought. This is on the side that we usually cover up, right? It's on the side that is, shall we say, staged downstage, you know. So we want to upstage it, which is to say that we're going to be flipping the armor and putting the very colorful strip on the outside, the right arm, or left arm rather than right. It doesn't. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Instead of putting it on the one on the back, one on the front. So we'll be doing that. Do we want this helmet? I'm not gonna lie to you. From the bit that I have played of Mass Effect 2, and this is as what I would personally consider myself to be a helmet aficionado. I don't think this playlist is shuffled, because I'm hearing a lot of Wander Song. These are not good helmets. Mass Effect does not have good helmets. So, we could do the N7 armor, or we could do something a bit more interesting. Hold on. All right. And we could go for Quarian. That's also an option which is available to me. Right? So, here's what I'm thinking. Alright, as far as design aesthetics, helmetless N7 armor would probably be the easiest thing to pull off, practically speaking, because this has got a lot of clean shapes that I could definitely just figure out. I wouldn't have to fuss with it too much. However, something that I don't like about the Quarian helmets could become a boon. Alright? You'll notice you can see some eyes in there. Right? If you zoom in real close, that's not shine, that's the eye. They glow. And you may notice something if you just... Hold on. Nope. If you look really close here, there's a little detail you might have missed. If you look, these also glow. Right? In a proverbial sort of sense. Which is to say that they're supposed to, but I didn't bother to really depict it all that well. Right? So, 2 plus 2, through the transitive property of addition, we could probably just, do a Quarian helmet and have the yellow spirals glowing through. The only problem, and, I mean, stop me if you've heard this one before, because how many times have I done this bit, but give me 1 second. I have to commit to the bit. It's the only thing that I'm really committing to ever. If you just look at... We've got a problem area here, and the problem is no... Let me see... No neck. This bitch has no neck, right? And you'll notice most of these people, all as a matter of fact, do have helmets. And the helmets are attached to their body via a neck. Right? So, the question is, if indeed we want to do this, how are we going to do it? Whoops. Again, this is also kind of dark. Just lighten up a little. And the question... Alright, I think... As much as I like the N7 armor, I think the idea of going for the Quarian armor is more interesting. So I want to do that. Now I have to wonder, is there a way I'm going to be able to keep my unique silhouette? Or do I just generally give that up and try something different? Because we have broken the design conventions of this model once before. With the Knight model, we stuck to that head shape, and it works out pretty well. But with the robot model, we've got a completely different head shape here. So, my concern is that I have done a lot of work to make sure that switching between every single one of my models is seamless, right? Specifically in the case of, if you look at the eyes, they're always in the same position, right? Right? They're always in the same position. I'm also just now realizing we have also broken the model with the Reaper model as well. This bitch does have a neck. We've done that before. And we've also had a circular head shape, so that's never been a problem before. Although you can see it's kind of straining getting the eyes in that same position. They're overlapping with the line art, but we're not going to talk about that. It's fine. It's just an orb nestled in a cloak. Yeah, I mean, it gives the illusion of neck, however, which is the important distinction, right? So let's figure this out, shall we? I'm going to get rid of you, because we've decided on Quarian, because that's more interesting. Wrong one. Goodbye, Commander Shepard. You are not my favorite design in the Citadel. Hold on. Also, hold on. I just remembered something. We were asking about stream chans yesterday, and I realized we forgot a very important one. C8, I would like to personally apologize to you for forgetting this one. Hopefully you know where I'm going, otherwise you've forgotten one of your own children. Let me see if I can find her. Oh no, is she not here? Do I have her in downloads somewhere? Oh no, I've lost one of your children. I apologize. It's limestone. Where is it? Where is it? This is supposed to be a really snappy reveal. Wait. Here she is. Found her. Let me just open this guy up here. Open this gal up, rather. I'll move you down one. Make this... Don't look at my file explorer. That's okay. Look at photos. There she is. It's Blob-chan. Who could forget that lovable scamp? We forgot about her. Also, I'm going to just change that back real quick. Good old Blob-chan. There she is. Aww. Hello, streamer. Are you going to make your Mass Effect avatar have cool anchor arms? No. Unfortunately, I'm not that cool, so I won't be doing that. Where's Blob-chan from? She's from the Prince of Persia 2008 remake. Or reboot? The one that Merrick loves. But we love her nonetheless. And no, we forgot her too! Shit! Oh, man. You know, we need a wiki to keep all these chans together, huh? I wonder if anyone's ever done that before. A fan-made catalog of a bunch of collectively created imaginary friends for a bunch of people who've all got the same flavor of brain rot. Surely not. That'd be weird. Anyway, we love her. We love CH Chans in this stream. So let's figure this out. I think we're going to go with a generic Melkorian look. So, goodbye Tali. Maybe we'll make Hex-chan into Tali in some way. Is this shuffled? Yes, it's shuffled. Okay. So let's figure this out. How do we want to do this? See, it also drew the Traveler as a girl with a spicy final... yeah, no, we don't have to... It's fine. I was trying to forget the Traveler with a womb tattoo, but... I guess the forces of darkness are encroaching in these days. We can't win them all, Guardian. We can't win them all. So where is our shape guideline? Good old shape guideline, Chan. Always there to keep us on the straight and narrow. So, remove those. We really should just merge these at this point, but also we shouldn't merge these. Okay, here's a challenge that we have. All right, we need the eyes. Actually, you need to stay. We're gonna have to get this to conform in some strange ways. Okay, let me get a general idea for how this armor is shaped just on this body real quick. So let's look at the shapes we're working with here. So that comes across like that, and it also very conveniently comes down like that. All right. So we're working with one of those. Pauldrons are a bit weird. So given some of your more complex designs, does Bagchan have a neck or not? I mean, in terms of the standard design, we've clearly got that Dullahan appeal going on. But I suppose, you know, if a neck is necessary, one can manifest, perhaps. So, this has got a lot of straps going over top it. Let's go in there. It's there. Some of those or whatever. How do I want to do these arms? I mean, it feels like they just go to like that. Something like that, yeah. It looks like they've got a ball joint. I know they don't. They've got something going on that's kind of like that there. Okay. That should be easy. Going to go to Forged in Fire now, see if you finish in less than 2 hours. Not likely. That's usually the amount of time it takes. Okay, so the armor is going to work pretty easily here. Nothing to worry about there. It's just a matter of how we want to shape this head. Because we're going to need a big old visor. You know, somewhere there. Gas mask thing going on there. It's also square. Can I get a hood in here somehow? It's not terrible so far. We've got something going. So long as the eyes are in the right place, I suppose the head size doesn't matter. And we gotta remember, the eyes are gonna be closer to somewhere over here than anything. So now we just gotta figure out everything that's going on around. We could steal, you know, Tully's hood thing that she's got going on, but, you know, I don't know how to draw hoods, and that's a problem. Pretty consistently in my art career, as a matter of fact. Something's going on there. Got good bones. How do we connect them with some flesh and muscle? That's a disgusting metaphor or analogy. I shouldn't have erased Tali. That'd give me a good idea of how that hood works. Hold on. Let's get Tali in there. See how she does hers. Her helmet is also remarkably simple compared to theirs. Or rather, markedly simpler. So if we did something closer to hers when it comes to the head, maybe that would work out better. Get rid of whatever's going on with this. Fitting with my willingly androgynous look, I suppose it makes sense if we're merging the male and female Quarian designs here. So we could have it just connect from this shawl. They sort of have that same thing going on. They have a hood there, yeah. So, let's see, hers comes out. Let's get the basic shapes. See, and we're running into the problem of this head being off-center. Hers is, you know, wide or low. And it just tapers in. And then it's very form-fitting as far as how the hood conforms to the head shape. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're getting somewhere. That there. See, the only problem now is that hood's way too big. That's comically large, as a matter of fact. God, I look like a Castle Crashers character. So what can we do about that? You know, larger shoulders is one way to make it look more even, but I don't think that's going to really work out too well in this case. Well, it doesn't work terribly either. just very tall and wide. I mean, it kind of needs to be, but damn, that's rough. This is the problem with having a big head. It tends to get in the way of a lot of things. Not sure what to do there, really. Let's see. What can we maybe do? Can taper this in a little, for sure. Still looks a bit big, but less so. It still looks massive. It is a pro tip going forward. Try not to make your torso as wide as your head. It seems to have problems later on. I could always just make the body wider. Here's something I tried. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let me see what we're working with here. Okay. So you've got the mouth area. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. Yeah. I think my current problem is that I'm being too respectful of this whole section. I'm putting the mouth where the mouth should be. Right? I think I can put it lower. Yeah. That should work, yeah. And you have the hood square off a little more on the top there. Okay. Alright, alright. Here's what we'll do then. We can... Nope, other one. Move you to the side. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. What do we call this one? we call it? We'll worry about that later. That's an end of the line goal. For now, just new group layer, shape guideline, get on in there. So let's see what we're working with. So here's what we can do. We want this to go. No, I don't want to draw in red. We want this to go across like that. This is going to come up. That's the other side of the hood. This can come up a little more. Instead of squaring it, we can just make it a little more angular. Bring that in more, so this is... Alright. Then, like, you have moved this mouthpiece down more. So circle somewhere thereabouts. With that coming down. This would all be filled in like that. With two little... Okay, and then the hood on the outside, you have it taper out way higher up, or rather you have it taper lower. So we'll have it come out of the neck portion there. And it stays relatively thin. Bring this in more. Round that a little. I had the wrong eraser on. Alright. I generally like that shape. We can play around with this mouthpiece a little more. We go for one of these to fill that gap a little more. Okay. And then shoulders. These come down. And we're going to exaggerate those just a little. So they come out about half as much as that hood is. And then, obviously, right back in. This comes down like this. It's that tarp sort of thing. Or not tarp, the wrap sort of thing. Let's see, how are we looking? Not bad. These might need to be bigger, but we'll see. We'll see how we feel in a bit. Hold on. Like a rounded kind of joint thing. And in. Alright. Can generally keep a lot of this base shape stuff from the original outfit, it looks like. It's going to align pretty well. It's even got this big old seam going down the middle. And these are like rib cage type deal thing. So they're designed to look like, at least. Goes like this. Come up and around. Let's see. Yeah, then all that design jazz on the hood. Okay. Still think the torso feels a bit small. How can I fix that? How about this? It feels small because the shawl part of this looks small, so we can have that come out and rest itself more on the shoulders a little, instead of our pauldron, maybe. Or in addition to. Something like that, maybe? How do we feel about that? Not sure how I feel. I kind of like it, but I can't tell if I like it because it solves a problem somewhat, or it actually looks good. I think I like it. Do I want pauldrons? It's an important question to ask. Does Tolly have pauldrons? Not really, no. Not even not really, she just doesn't. Okay. I think we'll go for that. It looks like the shawl has space for one little detail, one more little detail, like a Linkle Rhine or a hex chain. Yeah, there's got to be... I think, yeah, this guy has a little thing going across. We could just do a little, you know, hex chain there. Like that. Something like that. That could work. Alright. Then what are we doing with these arms? Will it distract from the face area? I don't think it will, no. We'll tinker with it if it does. But I think that should work just fine. Here's the question. I don't think this would wrap around like that. I think it would probably... How do shawls work? It wouldn't just go like to the shoulder area. Right, it would need to be like do one of those deals. And the more I define that, the worse it looks. We'll figure it out. But I think we've solved the big head problem for the most part. And that's looking like a good design to move forward with. So we will Move some stuff to the side. And then move him to the side, and then I think we should be good to go. I'm just going to come... nope. Whatever just happened there, don't do it. And then take Mr. Shape Guideline. Drag him over here. I like being able to see the design iterations. It's nice. We've essentially solved the big head problem by allocating more visor space. Or it's more like a, you know, this is an issue. This is the big issue we need to overcome. If you look at the neck, like our head is so flat. I say our, it's the royal we, in a sense. My head is so flat the way that I've designed this. There's not a lot of face going on here, right? Which provides problems whenever we go for anything that does have that whole region to work with. Because realistically, I mean... Merrick, don't spoil my Elden Ring George R.R. Martin co-written lore. Come on, man. I don't even have my loading screens done yet. Okay, so now we have to figure out what the fuck we're doing, I guess. Shape guideline, let's make you even less, and then, let's start using that straight line tool we love so much. Although I don't think it'll see much use today. I have an idea that might make this a little easier to see. That's right, we're back to red. Okay. I think the easiest way to start would be the hood. Right. Okay. Square it. Let me take this, and there's the midsection. Doesn't feel right. Something about that feels wrong. Oh right, it's because my head isn't centered. Oops. Haha. Keep forgetting that. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we got a good shape going on there. With that going out, more of a downward angle. This guy isn't coming from the same spot. Hold on. I'm gonna come from roughly the same spot there. On either side. Yeah, you were good where you were, I think. Yeah. Then Still looking good there. Looking a little off, I think. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. We'll worry about it now. That's better. Okay. Then this will come down to there. Or do we want that to be... I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much we want this to be square and how much we want this to be... How much of this do we want rounded? Okay. That looks good. Mostly the same on both sides. Let me just tweak to the right, and then yeah, you're fine. Good to go. I don't actually think I moved that at all by the end, but don't worry about it. Good silhouette going. Okay. Now we gotta figure out the inside part that I hate so much when drawing a hood. I'll take it. Don't touch that dial. Looking like a Mortal Kombat ninja at this point. This one we just gotta eyeball it. Oh, what happened? Oh, I know why it's not looking right. No, that wasn't it at all. That, as a matter of fact, was not why it wasn't looking right at all. Less. Okay. That should be fine. just, you know. Or do we want to just... have the circle there and then... That looks better. That looks better. I think that's the way to do it. How did I do it here? Yeah, that's pretty much how I did it there too. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. Oh, that's right. Didn't do that angle myself. Or rather, did that angle myself. Okay. There's our hood. Now we just gotta work on what's under it. So, we'll do one of these. Why is the line tool being weird today? Why are you doing that? That's not straight up and down even a little bit. Are you okay, buddy? Why are you skewed to one side? Am I? That's leaning right, right? Is there something wrong with my eyes? Hold on. Is something up with my eyes? No, that's absolutely curving. You're seeing that, right? Why is that doing that? Oh well. I guess we'll just get a transplant. Hujj indeed. I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong with it curving. It's just not what I'm looking for. Okay. And how do we want to do these arms? Alright, looking good, looking good. What am I doing? Arm time. Okay, I think I'm just gonna copy the shape. I feel like I can't trust you right now, line tool. For some reason, I feel like you're not the friend I know and love right now. Okay, they've got a little pouch there, but I don't know if I respect that. So I'll just do a little leather strap instead. And then they get a lot thinner, suddenly. I think that's good. Ready? Connect that on over. How are we looking? Well, looking pretty good to me. Missing our rib cage exhaust ports. How do we want to do that? And also, let's do these real quick while we're at it. Or no, we'll have our own layer for detailing whenever the time comes. How do we want to do these ribcage exhaust ports? I definitely have them higher up than they are on the actual design. Maybe just 2 of them on mine? We don't need, no one ever said we had to be exact. Those 2 there. Control C, Control V, flip them. Have them in more. So that perspective. You can do wonderful things by copying and flipping horizontally. Just don't flip horizontally like that too often, and you'll be fine. Okay, we've got good bones in place. Now we just gotta get the connective tissue on top of them and get this baby moving. So where is, there's this little guy there. You don't deserve to exist. Oh, our music stopped playing. Oh. City of Tears? Nah, not feeling City of Tears right now. Nah, I want the Talos Principle one. I need to get more Talos Principle music in my playlist. I really like this one. Love the soundtrack to the Talos Principle. Love it. We wanted this thing, this little strap thing over here. However, we're gonna do that. Put this all in its own group and call that group Align Art. And then for now, dull, or more, less opaque, more transparent. Okay. And then figure out how we want to do this. So, general idea. Have it go from there to there. doesn't feel right. I think I want it to go more like that. Right? I don't feel like I can trust you, line tool. Are these... What's going on? Why are you tapering? Okay, and then we take you, erase that there. Doesn't need to be perfect, because if I do have to make it perfect, I'll cry. But if I don't make it perfect, I'll seethe. Certainly not. Here, let me just make my life simple for once. Although nothing can really be simple. Then it feels like this should be... why can't I just do things and have them work perfectly and have no problems ever happen ever? This is stupid. I don't want to be challenged. I want to win. I want to win at art. Something which is both normal and possible to achieve. Normal to want and possible to achieve. Here's what I'll do. I'll cheat. Curved lines, motherfucker. Jad's user designing a Chan be like, just make it curvy. Okay. And then I go on the line art. Don't panic! It's okay. We're gonna make it through this. It's a little annoying that that goes perfectly over where that next exhaust port would be, but I don't care enough to worry and fix it. Even though it's not something that needs to be fixed, but you get the idea. Now, where was I? Right, tiny details. Hold me closer, tiny details. White. It's more accurate, but too cluttered, and the model should be stylized. Yeah. I don't know. That yeah sounded really dismissive. I understand exactly what you're saying. Yeah, it's better to follow your stylization than to commit to full accuracy if that's cluttering the design. The most concentrated this bag has ever been, and it's just drawing a fucking curved line. This thing is kicking my ass right now. Got it. Fucking good enough. No, I can't even say nailed it. It's just good enough. Alright. Do we want that bottom trim too? I think we do want that bottom trim, but I'm not sure. Because I don't want to have to care that much. Let's figure it out. How do we want to do the designs on this hood? I say we just get crazy with it. And just to say, I'll draw one line and then do whatever the fuck I want from there. Which seems to be what they did as well. Put that there. It's perfect. Good enough for government work, baby. Alrighty. All right. Looking good. I think. Oh man, big stretch. That looks good to me. Alright, so we're gonna Control C, Control V. And now we will put these all in a big group layer called line art. Oh wait, we're missing something. Hold on. Let me bring her up. There you are. How do we want to simplify this design? Do we just, hold on. Trust me, trust me. Let me cook, hold on. I know this is looking like church regalia right now, but you have to trust me. Okay. Alrighty. Don't panic. Select, invert selection, grow selection, 15. New group underneath. Looking good so far. Alrighty. We can get rid of you now. But also, you should probably keep you around. Don't panic. Colo, by which I mean color. Alright. Action, go away for now. You can come back in a bit. I just need a line thickness reference. And then we've got a little problem to deal with. Shouldn't be too bad, actually. I just don't know where the eyes are going to go. This is the problem. Alright. Line art's good, I think. Yeah, it looks about right. So, hold on. this. Right, that's all still there. No, it isn't. What's making all that fuss up there? Oh, you? You're not invited anymore. So here's what we can do. We can line up the arms. Because I stole the arm positioning for the most part. Alright. Alright, that is probably good. And by probably, I mean that'll work. I think. Hold on. That'll work. Yep. Okay. Now we gotta color it. So, how to do that? So here's what I'm thinking for the visor. Do a more desaturated yellow on the visor. A really dehydrated yellow. So whenever we have the eyes, and they're closer to, you know, like this, it's like, okay, there they are. Just like they are with the other ones. Do I dare make the joke? I already said dehydrated visor, so I think I beat you to it. But by all means. What do I want to do with the colors of this thing? It looks like they use a lot of muted colors, which is usually my jam. But I don't want it to be too boring. Let's just start with the base stuff. Because this chassis is going to be, you know, silver-ish. I say chassis, they're not robots. There. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I need to do something. Hold on. That's got to be black too. Real lightly around it. Trust me on that one. Trust me on that one. You'll see. You'll see. I have an idea for down the line. What else needs to be that gray color? Arms. There you are. Alright. And it's just a darker gray for the leather straps. Very muted design sensibilities, these Quarians. these, I mean, I'm practically going to make these completely black. Fill in those little gaps. What else to do? What else to do? I guess now we gotta decide on what color we want to make the cloak. Huh. Or the shawl, the hood, whatever we want to call it. Oh, hold on. Fill that in a little more. I know it looks a little thin on this part in particular. Hold on. Okay. That's better. How do I want to do this hood? They use... Hers is purple. I could just do the purple. I could just do the purple. I'm sure Merrick would have no objections. I'll fill it in with the color, and I can always change it later if I don't love it. So here's what I was thinking. I am probably going to try and make Hex-Chan outfits as well going forward. I don't think I'll have time to do that this stream. But my idea for her this time, that I may or may not get to before the first stream, maybe I could put her in an N7 outfit. It's so fucking good. The soundtrack is so fucking good. It's written in the stars. Alright, and then should you do like a one of those? Hers is gold, isn't it? I don't know. Here's my problem, is this looks... It clashes with how remarkably boring this chest is. So what can we do? I think I want to change the colors on the body, but what can I do to them? could just... a poor man's filter. If we try that with purple. That's not how to do that at all. You know, it's just sometimes you gotta tint things, and you didn't plan ahead, which makes your life harder. You know? So how do we want to do this? I'd like to do yellow, because I want to do the yellow visor so that it at least has, you know, something of mine in there. Instead of just being Tali. So how should I go about that, is the question to answer. Gold visor, black hood. I like where your head's at. Hold on. Let me undo the poor man's tint. Let me try that. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, my drawing tablet has seen some battle damage. It's a little scratched up. But it still works just fine, and that's the important part. How can I make that look more like gold? I should have put that on a different layer. Here's something that I can do that I know I will love. Give me a second. Just take a small break from not knowing what to do there, so that I can feel competent and get something right here. There she is. It's too much. Unless... It's not. Beautiful. I still don't know what to do. How do they do it with Tali? Let's see what we're working with here. They just use a lot more purple on her. Yeah. What if I just gave it some texture? Not really doing much, but it's fun to play around with it. It's worse. It's much worse. God, that looks so boring. What can I do to fix that? Am I worrying about nothing? I think the chassis parts are too dark. Or you know what I mean. These. I want to be able to see those. America's currently fiddling in Photoshop. Godspeed. What if... And this is a crazy idea, so stick with me. I think the light gray does need to be darker. That's part of it as well. Also needs to fill it in a little better. Quick question, will you use dot eyes or the standard swirly ones? I want them to be just as, like, almost imperceptible as the ones in-game. So I will probably use dot eyes. Oh, that's looking a lot better just by making it darker. Wow. I'm feeling a lot better about that already. Holy shit. That's much, much, much better. I filled it in with the wrong gray. There we go. Is that still the wrong gray? Or does it just fill it in more? I'm real fussy this stream, aren't I? I mean, that alone looks a lot better. I just need to figure out what I want to do. Between those two. I don't know what color I'm going to make it, but we'll just fill it in so I can recolor it later. Get that trim. Here's your best attempt. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh, shit. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's quite nice. That is very good. Let me pull this guy over here real quick. Okay. So then, how would we go about implementing that? Hey, music, please, if you could. Still need you. Okay, so then I'm going to need to go to the line art here. Find my details layer. Make it gold. Well, not like that. It's going to take a bit more than that, I suspect. Just give me a second. I mean, that alone is already making it look quite a lot better. Holy shit. I think that's that new sound we've been looking for right there. Gotta do that same thing with this. Yeah, that's quite nice. That's quite nice indeed. Okay, so then I can go to my color, this trim. Shine. Shine, do we just make it? That works. Okay. That's quite nice. Completely off topic, but the extension I used to replace clickbait YouTube thumbnails with random frames generated a much better thumbnail for Joe's video. Oh boy. That's just John's. Flat out. Okay, so then You go away to a different layer. Not that different. Up there, if you would. And then you, we can make fully black. It's quite good. It's quite good. I think that's the play, yeah. And then the visor. Yeah, Merrick, that's definitely the play. That's the way to go. Thank you for that. Holy shit. And this will be gradiented like you did it as well, and like they do it on the visors. Alrighty. Make some of that much lighter. Yeah, that's absolutely the way to do it. Okay. I think we lost the hex channel a little bit, though. Let's experiment with hood colors a little. No. Lighter a little? Not quite. I mean, the purple did work. I think I like that. That's a little weird, but I'm into it. There's your soundbite for the day, I suppose. Although I'm sure you've gotten plenty already. Just gotta fill in some of these light spots. I was not... Oh, I'm filling those in with purple. That's why it looks weird. Come on. Upsy daisy. Alrighty. Alright. I like that quite a bit. Clean up the edges on this a little bit. Yeah, having that, turning that, those designs gold is a game changer there. Absolutely the way to do it. Nope, this is the eraser. Alrighty. Now, how do we want to do these eyes? And also, one moment. I don't want to have to care about this. So we'll make that darker. Good to go. I should step away for a second. Last option would be another gradient, but maybe I'm just in love with those. I think the helmet on the gradient is the way. We want most of the attention to be here. That gradiented helmet was definitely the way to go. Speaking of, I think we also need a quick little... I'll figure out how to do that eventually. Well, it actually looks... Yeah, I'll add the eyes first to make sure they're not getting covered up by the reflection. Yep. So... how do we want to do these eyes? Give me a second. So... line art, nope. I want you on top of all the other line art layers. Nope, I want you on top of all the other line art layers. New group. What does EYES spell? ES. New group in there. Closed. And new group in there. Open. Now here's the part where we make the model transparent again and see where these eyes go. Huh. For some reason I can't see through you. Oh, it's because I did it to the wrong layer. That's why. I gotta say, that in itself has a certain kind of appeal, I won't lie. Here's the way to do it, I think. How do I want to do this? I think I want them like that, and then when they're open, I want them like that maybe, just so there's a bit more contrast, you know what I'm talking about? But I could also do sort of the way they do them. I don't want to look too angry, is the problem there. Maybe just fix that with eyes like that. No, that looks sad. mean, we could always just do, you know, the classic. Let's see what the easy route looks like. Let's just yoink these real quick, if you don't mind, sir. I'll take those. And then obviously we need to, you know, fix that up. What if we just made these this color? Nah, I'm not loving that. Does the visor need to be darker, maybe? Huh. I don't think the regular eyes are the solution. We'll keep them here, though, just so it's a little easier. Default model. Well, no, technically, because the thing is, I align them on the eyes themselves, right? So this will still line up. By using those eyes and just copy-pasting them exactly where they are, I have it lined up, right? This is already aligned the way I want it to be. The only question is whether or not I want to do different eyes. And I think the answer is yes. Can't decide how I want to do those. You know what? I like that. Oh. And then do we make them more transparent so they're a little harder to see? I think that's the play. Okay, I think that's the play. Let me cook for a bit. Hold on. And then a blink. Where would the blink be on these ones? Jeez, that's so... It's overwhelmingly large. Alright, let's just not follow that mold at all. Don't even worry about it. Open is our next enemy. Maybe just have the eyes vanish. Yeah, that's the easy play, for sure. Is it the play I want to make? I think it is. I think it's the play to make. Alright. So here, and then we'll set that to like 50%. 65% opacity. So they're a little harder to see. I think that's the way to do it. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Okay. Alright. And then you're not ready for this next level shit I'm about to pull. Alright? For the open eyes. I'd hold on to your socks, because I'm about to blow them right the fuck off. Alright. So, obviously, right, whenever we're talking, we'll have them soften up a little, right? Right? They're going to soften. But also, where are they? Like they have. So that'll light up whenever I talk. So let me set that up on all three of these first. Okay, and then the eyes, the EYES. Yeah, that looks fine. Here's the question. Does it look alright at 50% opacity? Or whatever we're going to be doing? 68? Alright, good. Yep, looks fine. Looking good. Looking fine. Feeling great. Maybe not. Entirely. I like lowering the opacity. It's been a while, so let's just real quick save. How about we do this? Alright, let's make life easy. New group layer. Control X. Control V, move this one in there. $65. 1. Same deal. 3 and 2. Move you on in there, move you on in there. Turn that off, turn you on. Control X, Control V. 65%. Off, on. Control X, Control V. Oh, this guy's looking a little weird. That's fine. I'm sure it's fine. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure it won't be too noticeable. And then the last one, where we will do one final glow for a different blink frame. Alright. I think we are good to go. If indeed I am not mistaken. God, he looks... Look at how fierce he's looking there. And then he opens his mouth and he turns into a little dummy. Alright. You there. Up, up, and away. And all that jazz. Turn these all off. Drafting... You know, if we start to go more Renegade Paragon, I can just change my cloak to more red or blue. Right now, we're that nice neutral yellow. Alright, that's there. You need to go in drafting, little buddy. I do regret to inform you all, by the way, that little buddy is now just a permanent part of my lexicon. There's nothing I can do about that. That's just stuck. It's in there now. So look forward to that. Are we abandoning the whole bag Sona thing? I mean, it's staying for sure. It's just sometimes, you know, you make adjustments for the sake of art. I like to think there's still a bag under there somewhere. Okay. Let's save once more. Crop it and get to work. This is probably the most divergent one of my outfits has ever been, though. We don't have spiral eyes or the general bag shape. Action looks really good so far. I'm going to bed. Flora, stick around just a little longer. We're actually in the finishing phases right here. We're about to see this animated, and that'll be the stream. I'll save as... Now the good part. Action, new model. Spectre. PNG. Spectre, closed. 1. Back on up there to the eyes. Save as Spectre closed. 2. Save. As Spectre closed, a 3. Alrighty. So as Spectre open 1. Spectre open 2. 3 and open blink. I forgot a Spectre closed blink. which is just that. Alrighty. Get this open. Gift Maker, my old friend. Because for some reason I still won't learn how to make animations inside of Krita, which is something I have been able to do this entire time. Let's see. Please tell me this looks good. Please look good. It's a little wonkier than usual, but you know what? I'm here for it. We got Spectre closed, animated. Back to the gift maker. Switch to manual upload. How far are we into the process already? It's like 99% done. As in a couple seconds, I'm good to go. Make a GIF. Oh yeah, that's cute. I gotta say, we do have a problem, however. Which is that from a distance, this model looks like it's for Death Stranding. Alrighty, I will be right back. This is our 16th model. That's a lot of different models to have. Holy shit. Closed, animated. Open, animated. Closed, blink. And open, blink. Which is kind of an oxymoron in a lot of different ways, but there's nothing wrong with that. Did I make the closed blink the right way? Did I? Yeah, I did it right. Okay, good. Good. Yep, alright, okay. Oh, this is nice. This is a good one, folks. This is a good one. Let me get rid of that. Spectre model. Back to minimizing that. Oh wait, no, I don't want it minimized. I want it open, just not there. Without further ado, how's it going, folks? Good to see ya. Yeah, I think that works out pretty well. I think that works out very well. Yeah. That's the good stuff. And having the eyes just disappear on the blink is definitely the way to go with that as well. It looks much more convincing than adding a blink frame. The light on the what is it? I don't even know what to call it. The mouthpiece? I think that works out quite well. It fluctuates a bit more than I hoped it would, but you know what? I don't think it's that distracting. Alrighty. This is a very divergent model as far as our usual cadre of tire goes, but I'm always happy to get to wear something new. Also, I was wondering why there's a bunch of extra watchers, but nobody's showing up in the chat list. It's because people are going to Joe's channel. Oh, am I getting hosted on Joe's channel right now? Probably. Yeah, no, he does have me set up for that. Huh. Weird. Either way, stream's ending one way or another. This was fun. I really like these art streams. Whenever I was first starting out, I was very anxious about these. And I still, to be completely honest, am very anxious about drawing in front of anybody for stuff that isn't this. I like this because it's a very safe mold. I'm always drawing very similar things in terms of the shapes and the stuff that I need to do. It feels like a very manicured process that's nice. I don't feel super comfortable doing more free-form stuff. I don't even stream that on Discord yet. But I think I'm going to start trying to do that on Discord more so that I can give you folks art streams that aren't just making a new model. Because these are fun. There's not a but to that. These are just fun. I would like to do other art streams, though, because that could be interesting. But I like these art streams specifically because of the level of interactivity there is. I would not have arrived at this end result for the model had I been working by myself. I think if I was making this on my own, I would have just given up and done the N7 armor. But instead, we've got this very unique model thanks to help from you folks, which I always appreciate. It's always fun making a model with you guys, and I think the way that I have this set up does make it it makes it a more collaborative process. And I really enjoy that. What do you got here? Secret Hex? Alrighty. Well, that's going to be it for me. We're just at about 5 hours now, which unfortunately means I think I lost, I missed out on Forge and Fire. Oh no, what a shame. That show's bad. That show's really fucking bad. But I do still enjoy watching it. It's like Deadliest Warrior from the dollar store. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good time. I certainly did, as I always do. And the next time you see me, which will most likely be Friday, barring any extenuating circumstances. I don't think I'm using that word right, but it's fun to say. And until then, have a good one, folks. We'll be starting Mass Effect 2 very soon. See ya!